So there was one time I accidentally walked into a furry orgy. Have I told you guys about that? I don't know if I talked about that on stream, maybe. Yeah, it was at GDQ. Okay, so, buddy I met through my stream, he was coming to GDQ and he wanted to get a room and he seemed pretty chill. I was like, okay, let's get a room. But he booked the room at the other hotel. We didn't have a room at the main hotel because GDQ has been getting fucked in the ass with entrance, so we're at the other hotel. And this is SGDQ, so it's in Minnesota. So it's like a 30-minute drive from my house. So the first night I just sleep in somebody's room. I believe the second night is when we actually got this hotel. And I go over to meet my boy. I come into the room and I'm like, hello. And then he says, hello, believe it or not. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to be holding a party in this room tonight, but you probably don't want to come. And I was like, I mean, I like parties. And I jokingly asked, is it going to be an orgy? Because I was assuming it was definitely not going to be an orgy. And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. If you could just not get any nut on the sheets or anything like that, as long as everything stays clean, I don't really see a problem with an orgy being in my room. And he was like, okay, cool, I'll give you my number. Just text when you plan on coming over. I'm like, cool, okay, sounds good. So I go about my day. I go back to GDQ, fucking around, go play some DDR, do some speedrunning, drop some freestyles, go to the pool, you know, have a nice day at GDQ. So I decide that I would like to go to sleep, you know, go in my room. You know, I'm not a huge social guy. Actually, I do like to go to parties and shit, but I get tired of it. Like, I get to a point where I'm drained, but I don't want to sleep, but I want to relax. You know that feeling where you just want to be around nobody and you just want to lay down? Just literally just lay down in your bed alone and chill? So I want to do that. So I text him and I'm like, yo, I'm going to come back to the room in about 30 minutes. And he's like, okay, it's all good. And so I'm assuming, you know, the orgy was a success. They had a good time. I'm going to be walking back into my room and I can chill. I can vibe and then recharge and sleep, ultimately, was the plan. And another part of the story is one of my IRL best buddies came to GDQ for his first time. And he's not a speedrunner. He's just, he's my buddy, and he's pretty cool. And so I was like, dude, you should come to GDQ, just come hang out, we like to party. And so he's also in the room. And so me and my IRL buddy are coming back to the hotel. Open the door, and there was a lot of fur, to say the least. It must have been 5 to 6 dudes in the room. Some of them with furry costumes on, some of them with barely anything on, and I'm immediately in shock. I'm sent into a full panic state. You know, this is weird. I don't know what to do. This is a lot. I thought no one would be in the room. You know, I was planning to just lay in my bed and chill. And so I'm trying to talk to them, you know, and not come off as too weirded out. Like, hello, how's it going? Kind of just completely ignoring the elephant in the room that they're having an orgy, you know, like actually just having normal conversation, just like, hi. It smelled like what you think an orgy would smell like. And I'm looking around the room, and the longer I'm in this room, the more I'm weirded out, because then I look over to the table, and there is like, what I learned now is a dildo with a cum tube. And so I guess how that works is you have the dildo, and mind you, this is a wolf dildo. It is a wolf dildo with rainbow colors with a cum tube, which I guess you just pump fake cum through the tube and it comes out of the dildo. Then there was a fleshlight which was shaped like a wolf's face. And there was one guy on the floor just playing with a dildo the whole time while we were talking, just like casually. And I couldn't handle it. I was probably in that room for like 5 minutes talking to them, trying to just ignore what I was seeing. You know, I'd never been exposed to anything of that nature. And I'm so uncomfortable that I just walk into the bathroom. Like, I'm literally in shock. Like, in moments of life where I've been in shock, this was one of them. I go into the bathroom just to be able to not talk to anybody and just chill in the bathroom, just to like think about what am I gonna do, where am I going, I'm not sleeping in here tonight. And I just left my buddy, my buddy who's more normie than I am, to sit in the room and talk with them while I'm in the bathroom just freaking out. And I'm probably in the bathroom for like 5 minutes. I come out and I'm like, yeah, well, we were gonna go eat. We were just coming by and just say hello. And so me and him go to Denny's or Perkins at like midnight, and we're just like, bro, what the fuck just happened? Like, what did we just see? And we both agreed that we were just gonna go back to my house. So we actually didn't go back to that hotel room that night. We went back to my house because it was 15 minutes away. We were like in a Perkins that was 15 minutes away from the hotel where it happened, and 15 minutes away from my house. So we just went back to my house with Simp Mom. Told Simp Mom about it. And that was that. My mom was just laughing. My mom thought it was really funny. She was just interested. She kept asking, because I think my mom didn't really know about that stuff. So yeah, that was that's the story of my furry orgy. What was my relation to this guy? I met him through my stream. We've talked a lot. We've like played Minecraft. He's cool. Like, we still talk. He's super chill. And then I think we ended up getting another room at the hotel. And I was like, yeah, that, like, if you could not have an orgy or something, that'd be cool. So then we show up like another night. And then there's like 3, maybe 4 people, some people in full suits. And he's like, yeah, no, this isn't an orgy. This is just a cuddle party. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, no problem. You know, that's pretty dope. They can do their shit. But moving forward, I'm gonna just have my, I always want my room to be like a sanctuary that I can just chill at. And I didn't feel like I could chill in these rooms. It was a lot of sauce. But I came prepared the next time. But I feel like I was like maybe borderline offensive or something when I was talking to them, because I was just like asking very sexually charged questions in an attempt to like make them uncomfortable. But they didn't care. They were just eating it up. And I was like, okay, this isn't working. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, it was Ghost Boy. So that's probably like the strangest thing I've ever walked into in my life. I've learned a lot about furries. Apparently there's something called a mersuit, which is like a fursuit, but it's meant for fucking, so there's a hole for your hole. Also, fursuits are extremely expensive. Like, very, very expensive. Easily over $1,000. Sometimes like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. But if it gets you off, man, it gets you off. I'm not going to judge. I'm going to die instead at the end of Dark World after getting Tsukushima Cycle and cry. I came into the gay orgy. I started to recording. Then I posted on Pornhub. Yes, you can find it on Pornhub. Gay orgy filmed by Simply. Okay, you gotta stick the cock in me. Wolf size in my mouth. Ooh, yes. Okay, I am fucking a horse, of course. It's smooth like a Porsche, of course. Yes. Well, he said it was fine to come back because they were done. Like, they weren't fucking. Something was lost in translation. They were still chilling, but they had done what they were gonna do. No one was doing anything sexual when I came in. Like, everyone was just chilling. It was just like, I guess the thought of knowing what happened and like looking at the tools, that all of it combined was just a lot of sauce. It was a lot of sauce. The guy with the dildo, yeah, he was playing with it. He was just like, he was just holding it and like flopping it back and forth. It was very distracting. Ghost Boy was in the corner just sitting in his leopard costume, purring. I've never met Ghost Boy. I've never seen Ghost Boy. I don't know if I ever will. I would like to meet Ghost Boy though. Ghost Boy was not there. I wish Ghost Boy was there. That would have made it even more interesting.